Hello guys, this is Maduli speaking. Welcome to my channel. So tonight I'm going to do a brief review on Jiwoo and which is worth using or what they hype. So once moving over to my hunters here, I have her on level 43, and it's interesting to note that she's a light breaker, yes, and a water attribute type hunter. So all her skills, ranging from her core attack to our basic skills, are all light breaking. But the most interesting thing about her, the most peculiar thing about her, is her passive skills, which I actually find very interesting. So what is when the twin dragon strike, water dragon rush, lightning kick, or burst punch are used, it applies training one time. When 3 instances of training have been applied, water dragon training is applied. When water dragon training is active, it resets the cooldowns of water dragon rush, lightning kick, and changes them to heavy attack, water dragon rush, and heavy attack, lightning kick. So, and the duration is infinite. It stacks up to 3 times, so you can keep on using it. There's no like cooldown or like there's no cooldown for the passive skill. So, and when the underwater dragon training, when the user uses heavy attack, water dragon rush, or heavy attack, lightning kick, the effects are removed. Duration is infinite. So what this in essence is saying is that once you use skills, which is this water dragon rush, this skill, and lightning kick, this skill, you gain, each time you use it, you gain one instance. You gain one instance of training. You get 1 training. So if you use a skill like 3 times, you get 3 training. So once you get up to 3 training, and then you use a skill again, when you have 3 instances of training and you use a skill again, it changes a normal skill to heavy attack, or water dragon rush, or heavy attack, lightning kick, which ends up okay, when the user uses heavy attack, lightning kick, the break damage they did increases by 50. Wow, I never actually checked it before. Same, let's check on water dragon rush. When the user uses heavy attack, water dragon rush, it applies a shield to the entire team. Then while using this skill, the super armor effect is applied, which basically means that you're invincible while using this skill. So she's my favorite. Before it used to be the Mtegi, until I got her recently, and then while using her skill, I found out like as this 3 instances of training, I could spam, like in essence, you could spam her attacks. Like you're always constantly spamming her attacks, which is actually very cool. So then when it comes to Dupe 1, when you have her in Dupe 1, she decreases the damage of heavy attack, water dragon rush, and heavy attack, and then keep by 150%. Whoa, I haven't actually cooled down to go through this by 150%. I'm just trying to take a calculation of what top of my head. Whoa. Then Dupe 2, when you have her in Dupe 2, increases the user's break damage by 15%, and increases the user's heavy attack, lightning kick break by 50%. Then Dupe 3, the user recovers 40 MP upon applying water dragon training, which what this says is that upon the use of water dragon training, you get up to 40 MP. You get 40 MP is replenished to you. Then when you have a Dupe 4, it increases the user's max HP. It increases our max HP by an amount equal to 50% of critical damage. So our max HP, increase in our max HP scales off critical damage, scales off 50% of our critical hit damage. Then Dupe 5, the critical hit rate and skill damage of heavy attack, water dragon rush, and heavy attack, lightning kick, and little move, water dragon transformation strike increases by 32%. I got to say, so Jiwoo, she's broken. Especially this instances of training. What this does is you keep on spamming her skills. There's no cooldown unless you eventually run out of MP. But if you have enough MP, you just keep on spamming that skills. And don't even get me started on the shield that she applies to the whole team. So our support skills is medium break, and once you use it, applies shield to the entire team. Each teammate's shield is equal to 10% of their HP. So the shield scales off yours and your hunter's HP. The Q2 skill is called a light break. So if you check our artifacts, these are the artifacts that I equipped her. God. These are the artifacts I equipped her. I equipped her with the two effects, which increases the shield effect by 30%. In other words, these shootings are like I shield to up to 30%. And I used high ranking demons, which increases power gauge position rate by 20%. So then when it came to weapon, so this weapon I'm using for her, which really increases her power gauge acquisition rate by 20%. So if I combine this power gauge acquisition rate from the weapon and then combine it with the artifact I used, which is so I get up to 40% power gauge acquisition rate. And I've enjoyed, actually this is a very, very good combination for her, because ever since as I equipped her with this, that's the power gauge acquisition rate from this artifact was a weapon, which in total is up to 40%. I've the rate I use her maximum ultimate skill has increased. Okay, I think let me just go to a gameplay and just show you what I'm talking about. So we head over to hopefully there's a hunter's gate. There's one here, so here we go. Zeri attack. Forgive my French, pardon my French. This I also remind me of this guy. This upcoming game, Watching Waves. The dragon style thing. I don't know if you're talking about. So it sounds like working with. I don't know much from though. So let's have to think about it. So. That's it, that's for my skills. So if you observe, just in this fight, I was able to use Achilles like 3 times already, which I wasn't able to do for the rest because of my power acquisition rate, which I increased up to 40% by combining the weapon and the artifact, which 20% each for each of them, which made it up to 40%. So imagine if you can combine that, if you can combine that, it greatly increases our acquisition rate. It greatly increases our acquisition. Oh god, English. Forgive me. God, my tongue. So it really increases our acquisition rate by up to 40%, thereby increasing the rate at which we use our ultimate skill. So back to the question, is she worth the hype? Yes. She is worth the hype. Oh my god, I'm so much in love with her. She's worth the hype. So I can't wait for the global version to come out. This buffering is so annoying. It's really so annoying. Anyway, so thank you for watching my channel, and drop your feedback or your comments in the comment section. Toodles.